So the big disc, Norfolk, UK, black box, serial killer, frame, fixed assassination, local mafia, excuse me. Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapos, the local Nazis. Disc Mason Council, White Lodge, the local mafia, the local mob. And all their cronies, spies and informers, pushing all their mad monster lies, bogus diagnosis and death threats in this Norfolk, UK. And their precision engineered black box, serial killer, frame, fixed assassination, Africa, dis Norwich and Sandringham. Sealed with 7 monster lies, 7 bogus diagnoses, not even Harry Houdini could escape from. And there really is a 22-year catch-22, complete abuse of power, position, authority and influence in public office. And all to cover up high crimes, royal blue murder, and certainly not mine. Do hunt more than birds of prey on the royal Sandringham estate, Killenfields. How do I know? Little birdie told me so. And no black wizard here in a Volvo estate. As always, very good film. Pledged Jack Nicholson, giant of a man, riding round in a black Volvo estate called The Wizard, abducting children and young girls. But no Sandringham serial killer, no black wizard here in a Volvo estate. And certainly not me leaving the body of a 17-year-old sex trafficked girl. Late Prince Philip's favourite hunting area. See Prince Harry Despair for details. So they will pay to make you disappear. That one's got wife on it. So you can't see my ex-wife, Shay Fatale, far reimbursed. That one's got 1, 2, 3 on it. Again, very good watch. The ABC Murders, Agatha Christie, where there is a murder and a beach hut. 7 2s on that one. Again, 7 monster lies, 7 bogus diagnoses in this Norfolk, UK. They want everyone to believe are true, but never the case 39 on all accounts. And again, in the film, the ABC Murders, Agatha Christie, there is a murder and a beach hut. But the man who was set up as the Stock and Strangler serial killer, that's not him at all. And there's Prince Harry and Meghan there. They're just out and about in this, get some more monster lies, bogus diagnosis, all to cover up his high royal blue crime, New Year's Day find. September blue murder, certainly not mine. Rich boys loft party. It's got white fox. There was a white wolf serial killer in South Africa. You can see King Charles, Count Dracula, Camilla the Omen Nanny for details. Again, a high royal blue crime, New Year's Day find, September blue murder. And certainly not mine. It's Miss Morel, Diana. That one's got roofing on it. Can see MK roofing, catchpole roofing. This inner circle, round table, ring of power. All full of mad monster lies, bogus diagnoses and death threats. So no black wizard here in a Volvo estate. No red car Michael Dunn, Michael Sands, Sutcliffe Steve Wright, Wayne Cousins, Brady Huntley, Fred West. And you can see disables taxis. You do get free monster lies with every fare. And we did have a motor mechanic 15 miles from here, Clive Howard Stowmarket, riding round in a red Volvo estate, unchecked for 28 years. The night crawler, stalker, serial rapist, abducting women and young girls. And that's the Mondeo there, vet one there, but that's the Mondeo, Steve Wright, Ipswich, 22 miles from here. Ride and rained in a blue Mondeo, 5 girls murdered, may have been involved in the Ringland murders also in Norwich, 22 miles from here. And Steve Wright was rearrested for the murder of Victoria Hall, dating back to 1999. 17-year-old girl who was murdered and found naked in a ditch. Again, 2 will smokers, only will smoking. Rich Boys Loft Pie, Human Hunt and Pie, their high royal blue crime. New Year's Day fine, September blue murder. And certainly not mine, that's the word that came off the Royal Sandringham estate. Killenfields, loud and clear, so no Red Carmichael Dunn, Michael Sands, Sutcliffe Steve Wright, Wayne Cousins, Brady Huntley, Fred West, Black Panther, Sandringham serial killer. And no Clockwork Orange, Norwich train station, mountain bike rapist here. Again, I was on a woman's black Dutchy bike. Not a mountain bike, but all mixed into the black shroud of Sandringham, just to set me up further. And that's Camilla the Omanani there. She's just out and about in disc, getting some more monster lies, bogus diagnosis. All to cover up their high royal blue crime. New Year's Day fine, September blue murder. And certainly not mine. See Prince Harry the Spare for details. Prince of Darkness, E.T. hybrid host, Red Dragons. So plenty of high crimes, Jack the Ripper crimes. Castles, manor houses, UK's Devil Island. Country estates, and certainly not mine. So not me leaving the body of a 17-year-old sex trafficked girl on the Royal Sandringham estate. Killenfields, late Prince Philip's favourite hunting area. And again, TikTok has been a real classic. 27 TikTok accounts burned down for exposing the truth. High royal blue crime. New Year's Day fine. September blue murder. And certainly not mine. And a precision engineered black box serial killer frame fix assassination. So you can see Simon Bailey done crying, his blonde host plain clothes lover, not true detective. Certainly will make more than your social media accounts disappear for exposing the truth. The corrupt powers to be did not want you to know, did not want you to see. 7 YouTube channels also burned down that had no strikes. 2 have mysteriously come back online, one that was burned down 4 years ago and one that was burned down 3 years ago. But 5 YouTube channels do remain offline that had no strikes, just taken down. My 3 biggest YouTube channels taken down in 24 hours. Hello, Toffee. So the Big Dis Norfolk UK, precision engineered, black box, serial killer, frame fix assassination. Evergreen Toxic Crown Corporation, Sachs Coburn Goffer, Windsor SS. Sealed with 7 monster lies, 7 bogus diagnoses, not even Harry Houdini could escape from. In a 22-year catch-22, complete abuse of power, position, authority and influence. In public office, a very deadly serial killer virus. All delivered by Dis Post Office, Royal Mail, Postie Assassins, Vigilantes, Postie Mayor. So no sombre, autonomy of a crime. No woolly hat, serial killer here. Red Carmichael Dunn, Michael Sands. Sutcliffe Steve Wright, Wayne Cousins, Brady Huntley, Fred West. No Roy White and White Van Man, Christian B, Sandringham serial killer. Black Wizard, terrorist, Yeshua, really don't think so. Again, they will pay to make you disappear. 21 on that one. Very good crime drama suspect. And 1 big assassin in this, riding around in a black Ford Focus. Fancy Paul and Sarah, this waterfront inn. Everyone's drunk from that poison chalice. So, innocent men, do you have to run, fly, go, disappear, follow your golden compass? For you do get boxed up, locked up, or done in, disappeared one way or another. That's Minty Boy there, and that one's got 22 on it. So, really is 22 year, catch 22. Complete abuse of power, all to cover up high crimes, royal blue murder. Certainly not mine. No black cat copycat, black cat of Burston, son of Sam. Sandringham serial killer here. So a rich boy's loft pie, human hunting pie. That one's got egg on it. They certainly have got plenty of egg on their geriatric faces. So this Mason Council, White Lodge, the local mafias, the local mob, all their cronies, spies and informers, pushing all their mad monster lies, bogus diagnosis and death threats in this Norfolk, UK. So like Pink says, when you're surrounded by big wig knurls, snobs, dickhead sags, liars and evil clowns, I'll certainly disappear before they come for me. Again, that's Camilla the Omen Nanny there, just out and about in this, getting some more monster lies, bogus diagnosis, all to cover up their high royal blue crime. New Year's Day fine, September blue murder, and certainly not mine. And that's Kate over there. So Prince of Darkness, ET hybrid host, Red Dragons, 666 on that one. Here's a big 666 monster fix in this Norfolk, UK. So no Roy White and White Van Man, Christian B, Sandringham serial killer here. That one's got lab on it. And that is a very deadly serial killer virus in this Norfolk, UK. And again, we're all in range of war, bio-warfare, cyber warfare and war. Certainly national grids can certainly be taken down. And again, a rich boy's loft pie, human hunting pie. That is the word that came off the Royal Sandringham estate, Killenfields, loud and clear. 17-year-old sex trafficked girl, abused and hunted, found dead on New Year's Day. Royal Sandringham estate, Killenfields. Late Prince Philip's favourite hunting area. So their high royal blue crime, New Year's Day find, September blue murder, and certainly not mine. That one's got eye on it, can see Grainswick Crown chicken managers, Garth Scott and Deborah, Tricky Ricky Martin. Real cutting room jigsaw trap, certainly get your throat slit like a chicken's neck. Again, you can see disables taxis. You do get free monster lies with every fare. And monster lies did cost me my job on nights, then on days, led to a 15-day bogus investigation I had no say in. And then my immediate dismissal and not one word in writing. Again, big police SS collaboration. And Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapos, the local Nazis, their blue van, full of 7 monster lies, 7 bogus diagnoses. They want everyone to believe are true, Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham. And again, one big assassin in Dis, riding around in a black Ford Focus. So you certainly can see Dis waterfront inn. Paul and Sarah, everyone's drunk from that poison chalice. Sarah did put me on a pub watch ban for 6 months. Again, no black wizard here in a vulgar estate, Evergreen Toxic Crown Corporation. Saxe Coburn Goffer, Windsor SS. Sarah and the poison chalice, full of abuse, verbal abuse and physical abuse I had to defend myself against. So no Beast of Punjab, Bradford, Sandringham serial killer here, Clockwork Orange, Norwich train station, mountain bike rapist. So one big monster lie in this Norfolk UK. Again, no sombre, autonomy of a crime, woolly hat, serial killer here. We have just had Christmas. Two big opposing forces, Christianity, Islam. Two parallel stories, totally opposite. One is true, one is a big monster lie. So no Black Panther, serial killer here. And again, all to cover up Prince Harry Potter, Prince of Darkness, E.T. hybrid host, Red Dragon. So no Black Wizard here, and a Volversay, and two will smokers. Certainly will smoke you, do anyone's dirty work. And I did used to have a good old grey Volversay, 960, 6'6" in the back, with the seats down, all curtained out, was my home on wheels. Just become too marked to drive. I then fancy becoming a Volversay barbecue. Then all to cover up a rich boy's loft pie, human hunting pie. Their high royal blue crime. September blue murder, certainly not mine. Again, that is the word that came off the Royal Sandringham Estate killing fields. Can see Prince William, Prince Harry, Edward Van Customs for details. And they do hunt more than birds of prey on the Royal Sandringham Estate killing fields. So plenty of high crimes, Jack the Ripper crimes, and certainly not mine. But they all nicely used and set me up, framed and fixed me, used me as the spare and the fool guy. So I was staying in a disused beach hut at Hitcham, 7 miles away, North Norfolk coast. And 22 on that one. And that is a Jaguar, it's also got mock on it. So no Black Panther, Puma, Jaguar, Cougar, serial killer here. Never a bad thing to mock the opposition, Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapos, the local Nazis. This Mason Council, White Lodge, the local mafias, the local mob. And certainly no Black Cat copycat, Black Cat of Burson, Son of Sam, Sandringham serial killer here. So, excuse me, Norfolk Police, their blue van full of 7 monster lies, 7 bogus diagnoses. Again, one big assassin in this, riding round in a black Ford Focus, so you really can see Paul and Sarah, this waterfront in. Everyone's drunk from that poison chalice. Another 22 on that one. Simon Bailey don't cry, his blonde host plainclothes lover, not true detective. And that really is a 22-year catch 22. Complete abuse of power, position, authority and influence in public office. So no sombre, autonomy of a crime, no woolly hat, serial killer here. So they'll set you up with the biggest monster lies, the biggest Dr. Death SS, silver bullet whom Kitson, bogus diagnosis, to get you boxed up, locked up or done in, disappeared one way or another. And they'll use everyone and anything as a weapon against you. Like I say, I've had some big run-ins in this, physical altercations. All full of mad monster lies, bogus diagnosis and death threats. So plenty of people want me boxed up, locked up or done in, disappeared one way or another. But all to cover up high crimes, royal blue murder. Certainly not mine. Again, 17 on that one. So no Roy White and White Van Man, Christian B, Sandringham serial killer here, the local bobbies. So again, they all want me boxed up, locked up, but it's all to cover up Prince Harry's royal spare behind, New Year's Day fine, September blue murder. Certainly not mine. Again, a very deadly serial killer virus in Dis, Norfolk, UK, all delivered by Dis Post Office. Royal Mail, postie assassins, vigilantes, postie mail. And they really are the big super spreader carriers, and they certainly have infected everyone apart from me. 666 on that one. And there really are some vans you will not want to disappear in the back of. Cruise on my frame fixed tail in Dis, Norwich, Safewell, North Norfolk coast, Derbyshire and the Lake District. So no Black Panther, Sandringham serial killer here, and certainly not me leaving the body of a 17-year-old sex trafficked girl on the Royal Sandringham Estate killing fields, Discalton Road assassins. No Clockwork Orange, Norwich train station, mountain bike rapist here. As always, I was on a woman's black Dutchy bike. Not a mountain bike, but all mixed into the black shroud of Sandringham, just to set me up further. And Roy White and the White Van Man, he was beaten and stabbed up in prison recently. Christian B has just been released from prison in Germany, involved in the Madeleine McCann case that's been going on for over 20 years now. And it's like the submost postmasters who were falsely accused of fraud and theft turned their lives into a living hell over a 20-year nightmare. For some of them it's been 25 years now. So no mad, deranged, insane, demon possessed Jekyll and Hyde, number 21 or number 23, serial killer here, Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham. No purple guy, serial killer here, Discalton Road assassins. Again, a high royal blue crime, New Year's Day find, September blue murder, and certainly not mine. Again. Oh, Michael, how you doing? Hiya. Someone sneezes in Dis, and again they all catch a cold. Very deadly serial killer virus in Dis, Norfolk, UK, but no sombre, autonomy of a crime, woolly hat, serial killer here. Again, see Prince Harry Potter, Prince of Darkness, E.T. Hybridose, Red Dragon, his high royal blue crime, New Year's Day find, September blue murder, certainly not mine. Again, I have been giving Steph a hand. She's been going through a tough old year, breast cancer. All the cancer treatments, all the cancer treatment side effects and complications. She ain't been too good lately. Even Steph and her entourage, Jojo and Co, Mary and Jerry, AJ and John, Jackie and Michael, Chris Down and Co. Can see Matt Johnson for details, Shannon and Jordan, Mr. Ronnie, all for mad monster lies. And it's always those who are closest to you are the ones setting you up to get you boxed up, locked up or done in, disappeared one way or another. And certainly are some vans you will not want to disappear in the back of. And you certainly can see Steph's ex Johnny, one big black hand, underhand, rigged fixed hand, Italian assassination. Big council, police, spy and informer, Dr. McCarthy, parish fields, not so healthy centre. Head of sixth form, Dis High School. So the apples never fall too far from the tree. Again, as always those who are closest to you are the ones setting you up. Not everyone in your circle is your friend. So, Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapo, the local Nazis, again all their cronies, spies and informers, Dis Mason Council. White Lodge, the local mafia, the local mob. They have all got plenty of eggs on their geriatric faces. High Royal Blue Crime, New Year's Day fine, September Blue Murder, and certainly not mine. Anyhow, God bless, take care.